Hello, everybody. Let's take a moment and talk about what's going on here. This is BitSolid, new website. I found it earlier today, and I figured, hey, I'll give it a try. So here we are, two investments in so far. My first investment was for 0.003 right here, and I just started seeing the money count before me and the Bitcoin at that. It wasn't just dollars that were increasing. This is Bitcoin that's increasing right before my eyes. And so I decided I was going to throw in another 0.12. So right now we are averaging a 3.8 daily return. That is huge. 3.8. We are going to keep riding this, see how long we can carry this. Currently, as you could see, the Bitcoin just keep piling up right in front. I could only imagine if I had like a whole Bitcoin in here, this thing would be going through the roof, or it would be going up crazy. Every time this trading bot makes a trade, it seems like it's separating the profit here. Because sometimes you'll get one or two Satoshi, sometimes you'll get, this is a Satoshi over here. Sometimes you'll get 5 or 10 or 20 at a time. And it's just slowly building up. I want to be able to get enough in here to where I could reinvest every day. I believe this is the minimum. This is how I like to look at it. So according to this, in 45 days, I'll make back this. Or I don't even think that's right. That's on this 0.003. So let's put in what I actually have. So it should be my original investment plus my return in 45 days. We will keep tracking it. I will put daily updates, and I'm going to leave this live tracker going so people could see what's going on with it. If you come on the video stream and I'm live, if you throw a question up and I see it, I'll put my screen back on and try and answer it the best I can. But this is BitSolid, and this is day one. I've got $238 and counting, roughly 0.5% here. And this is just, it's taking off. I've been trading the altcoins for a while, and getting a daily profit of 3.8 is actually good. Really good, actually, especially if that's Bitcoin profit, because you could just sit on your Bitcoin and get 5 or 10% just on the cash value of what Bitcoin increased in that one day. But the way I see it, or talking to myself here, is I'm getting an increase on the Bitcoin. So not only did I get that cash increase because Bitcoin increased, I also earned more Bitcoin all the way up to here so far. It's going to take a little while before I could reinvest. It looks like a week based on the 0.003 being the lowest amount. But this is, I'm going to be here every day. I think I might even send some more coin. Let's see if what you guys think. Somebody's going to be watching out there. And let's see what's going on. My referral link, I do have a referral link at the bottom. And that's just the link to BitSolid that says my affiliate ID. What I'm going to do is, this is day one, so I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm going to make a Facebook page. And if you're an affiliate underneath me, I'll allow you to join that group. You know, I'll put a link in the description as to where the Facebook page is at. And if I start making money from affiliates somehow, I'll give some of that away. And I'll give it away to my affiliates, the very people that gave it to me. So if you are going to try it out and you use my link, you might get some extra coins back, because we will do some giveaways or some contest or something, and we'll get that separated out as fairly as possible. If there's any questions, I am going to be live for a while. If you see me looking this way, I'm looking at my other screen to see if there were any questions. It doesn't look like it at the moment. It looks like I'm just talking to myself, but that's okay, because this will be archived so you guys can watch it and you'll be like, wow, look at that, you know. On the Monday, December 18th, that was his balance. And I'll keep it running. I'm going to drop my live feed. Well, I'm going to keep the live feed going so you can track the profit, but I will be off and on with the camera and my voice. So if you have any questions, put some questions. Let's see. Okay, so we are watching BitSolid build up in real time. This is an investment from one day. This is day one. Day one. And we got it going. Currently $1.50 profit off of, this is maybe 3 hours. Or no, 6 hours. I signed up at about 11. It's about 5 o'clock. So about 6 hours. When I originally signed up, I put the 0.003 right here. This is my original investment. And then I started seeing it jump up, and I just couldn't, I had to give it a try with some more. So I went ×4 and sent another 0.012. That way we'd be getting a faster increase and we'd be able to see this total profit loss really shoot through the roof. Now I started with a low Bitcoin value here because I want it to be realistic as possible as to who else might try this and how it might work. So this is what we're doing. This is BitSolid. If you sign up using my referral link, I'm going to put a Facebook page up, and I'm going to give some of these coins out to whoever is my referrals or affiliates or whoever is underneath me. I don't know. Let's take a minute and do that. Take a look at our dashboard here. Not much going on there. Let's go to our live stream section. Let's take a look at what is happening right now. This live stream should be going, 29 minutes. Let's put that info here. Private. Let's see here. How am I spelling that wrong? That's what I thought I put. I'm a little dyslexic, so half the time this doesn't watch. Hey, I got a second viewer, it looks like. Facebook page. Coin giveaways. Okay. Let's update that and save that. Alrighty. See how we're doing here. Not many people watching. Let's get back to our actual action. Look at it there, rolling up. Every time you click away and then come back, it kind of saves all those Satoshis for you so you could see them roll by. But man, it seemed like just a few hours ago this was only at 600 or 700, and it just keeps counting. Every trade that this bot makes is adding more Bitcoin to my account. And I don't know. I've been trading coins for a while, a lot of the altcoins, and I actually sold some coins that I was holding on to in order to do this investment because I don't have much Bitcoin, but this seemed like one of the best things to do. I was going to do BitConnect, right? A lot of you are familiar with BitConnect, but I did not like BitConnect because you're not invested in crypto. You're invested in, God only knows, cash, right? When you're in BitConnect, you're invested in cash. So I'm going to sit here and smoke cigarettes and just watch my money increase. And you could do it too if you want. That's up to you. But I'm doing it so you could see what it is and how it's working, and without risking your own Bitcoin. And man, I really want to send some more coin over here. I'm going to maybe tomorrow. Let's see how good my miner does tonight. I'm mining some Bitcoins. So I'm recording right now. If you ever catch me in the middle of a recording and you see me talking off to the side, it's probably one of my kids or my wife running up. But usually I do the recordings in the middle of in the morning when they're at school. But I could not help it for this one because we just got this live feed. I mean, every time I look around, I glance over here and I could see the screen where I watch it in case anyone puts a chat message. And they're like different prices. Because every few seconds, this is counting up, counting up, counting up more and more, faster and faster. I will be reinvesting. The minimum investment is 0.003. So I will be reinvesting just as soon as I can. But let's see if we can get some followers. Okay? That's what I need. It's followers. That way I'm not talking to myself because I feel like a crazy person when I talk to myself. Well, I'm not talking to myself, right? I'm talking to you. You may not be watching live, but you're watching, right? At some point, you're watching this because you ran across a site just like I did and you said, what is it? I better go check it out, see if someone is kind enough to risk their money, which I've done, and show us what it's all about. And this is what it's about. You give your Bitcoin or you lend your Bitcoin. There is a period of time. It looks like it's not like BitConnect where they're going to lock it up for a damn year. Okay, 45 days. That's a month and a half. And I can tell you from trading coins that this 3.8% is more realistic from a bot, especially one that's doing cross exchange trades, that's taking advantage of the price difference. So we are going to keep this going. Let's see. So far, the highest I've gotten is like 3 people watching, all right? Let's see if we can get that up to 10 or 12, okay? Maybe I'll start singing a song or something. But let's get this up here. Let's get the questions rolling. What does anyone else know about this? Let's give this a try. Let's see, you know what I mean? Let's do it as a group. And if you signed up as my affiliate, you're going to get into that Facebook page. And I'm going to be giving some coins away. I might even do a coin giveaway for comments. Not sure. I think if I do, I'll probably do it in a strange coin, an altcoin. One of the ones that I've picked that I think is good for holding, a good investment coin. But it's easier to do it that way than with Bitcoin. It costs a lot. As you can see, I don't have much, but it's growing. It is growing. It's growing right before my eyes. It's growing right before your eyes. This started at 0. And I couldn't believe when I got on here that it was going to have an instant, real-time updater. And like I was saying earlier, I had to throw a little bit more money into this because I started out with the minimum, this 0.003, and I had to keep it going. So that's what I'm doing. I threw in another 4 times as much, and as you can see, they're both trading. This one I started a little bit earlier than that one by a few hours, so you can see the percentage difference, but this one's already overtaken my original investment. And yeah, I'm definitely going to send some more Bitcoin this way because, you know, this is exactly what I was looking for. I wanted a trading bot that I would be able to group up with, and this is it. So let's give this live feed a break, or we'll give this live feed a break in a minute. I'm going to keep talking about what this is. This is BitSolid, and this is my investment, and it's growing right here, right before your eyes. Every few seconds, you see this is another trade that the trading bot made, and then I got my share. And usually the way this bot works is it's buying one coin on one exchange, and it's selling that exact same coin on a different exchange, and it does it at the same time. So the same number of coins, like picture you had 100 Litecoins and the prices were just a little different. Well, you could buy here and sell there, and you still have your 100 coins, but now you have a little bit extra Bitcoin. And then that gets divvied up between anybody that invested into the trading fund. So let's give this a moment. I will be back on. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, post a question or a comment, and I will respond to it right here, real time. All right, let's mute this out. Okay, looks like we're getting ready to pass 9,000 Satoshi here. I thought I'd come back on to the live screen for a minute. This is BitSolid, day one, and I am live streaming. I'm going to live stream all of it. Well, maybe not 24 hours a day, but I'm definitely going to keep the update going. Right now, what you're seeing is real time what I'm seeing. We're looking at 88.88 on the Bitcoin there. It just jumped up to 88.98. That's another 10 Satoshi. And what's happening is I'm gaining Bitcoin from an investment that I made. It's very similar to BitConnect, but it's different because instead of being invested in cash, you're being invested in Bitcoin. And all this is instant money that you could pull out if you wanted to. As it's ticking up right here, this is yours. This is just the interest. I'm at 0.5%, and I'm about 6.5 hours into my first day. If we look down here, we're going to see the first investments that I made, right? Here we are, 18th of December, 2017. I sent 0.003, and right away I started seeing this ticker start ticking up. It was going 300, 400, 500, 700. I started live streaming it, and at about 1100 I decided to put more money. That was just me, and I do not give financial advice, so nothing I'm ever saying is financial advice. But this is real life, what's happening on my investment. You can see it just keeps climbing. We're going to be at 9,000 probably within, God, I want to say maybe 30 seconds, a minute. And this is with 2 investments so far. My first one, if we go down here, you can see it was 0.003, about 50 bucks at today's price. And I seen it growing, and about 2 hours later, I said, I'm going to send some more. So I sent 0.012 this time, about 200 bucks. And that I actually went on to Bittrex and liquidated some of my coin holdings so I could send that. And probably a good time because a lot of the altcoins have been up lately. But now it's, look, we just went over 9,000. I wish I would have been higher up on the screen. But we are ticking through this 284. This keeps going up. I'm guessing that the cost of Bitcoin is rising because it wasn't, yeah, we're at like $18,918 for one Bitcoin. And I think it was at about 18,100 when I sent the coin over. But you notice how that just carried right over to the profit. Bitcoin that I made didn't go down. I'm not locked in to cash, so I'm losing the increase of Bitcoin. In this one, I'm actually locked into Bitcoin the whole time, and it's gaining. And this is day one. And we're going to keep the stream going. I'll probably jump back on at about the 10,000 mark and give an update again. In the meantime, I'm going to, unless there's some questions, let's see. I don't know if there's any questions. If you ask a question and I see a question, I will jump on and answer your question. I've been updating the feed as it goes. And Lamb, you could just sit here and watch it gain. That's basically what I'm doing. I used to sit there and analyze all these altcoins and think, what can I invest in today, or what altcoin is beat down or undervalued or overvalued. And to be honest, week to week, I was lucky if I was making 2, 3, 5%, 10% across the board. I mean, I'd have some coins that were up, but other ones were down. So I decided I'm going to run it in this for a while. This, it does have you lock in your investment, but it's for 45 days, right? Put that there. This is my first day. If you sign up as an affiliate underneath me, you'll get a link, or you'll get access to my private Facebook page that I'm going to set up, and I'm going to be giving away some altcoins, some maybe some Bitcoin. Let's see how it goes. If it starts bringing in, as you can see, I've got 0.01 invested in here. So if all of a sudden there's a bunch of coin in here, I'm going to be giving away well to whoever was underneath me and is in that group. And here it is. It's live. If you have any questions, post them. Otherwise, I'll see you at about 10,000. I'll be back. Let's mute me out. I'm going back live. We're about to hit 10,000. Seems like just a little while ago this was only at 600 or 700. But as you can see, it just keeps counting up and up. This is a bit solid. And it's this is my investment. I put in this 0.15 Bitcoin, and a trading bot is using it to make trades across different exchanges due to the price difference in the different coins. And every time it makes a little bit of profit, I get my share over here. And it just keeps adding up, keeps adding up. Another good little trade there. I made my little cut. This is what it's been averaging, 3.8. And this is over like a while that they take this average. Hey, almost 10,000. Almost 10,000. Oh, we're right there. We're right there. 10,000. This is actually really good. I run some Bitcoin miners, and right now I'm only getting at 18,000 for a tetrahash of power, tetrahash a second. So this being about 6-7 hours into it is amazing. It's like having several of my machines running at once. And the good thing is I don't expect this to go down when the Bitcoin difficulty goes up. Like when you're mining, when the Bitcoin difficulty goes up, then your profit from your miner goes down every 2 weeks, roughly. It changes difficulty. But this just keeps on ticking, and this I could take out at any point. It's a little less than a fee. I'm probably going to reinvest it. Let me show you guys let me scroll down here. This is what I started out with. This is still today. It's the 18th of December. And I sent it 0.003. That was the minimum amount to invest. And that was about $50. And hold on one second. I have no idea how that works. There you go. Anyway, this was about $50. Was my first investment. And a couple hours later, after I seen it increasing, right? We had just passed 10,000 a minute ago. We're getting up there. $10,102. But I decided to drop a little more in myself because I wanted to see it tick up a little faster, which it is. These amounts are just, they're more than that, but I haven't refreshed the screen. So watch, I'll refresh the screen so you can see that those actually update. And that's what's actually in my wallet. I could pull that out at any point. There it is. The 10,123. It's been ticking up for a few seconds, but that's what happened. $1.90 in about 6 hours. This increased. That said 0.5% before. Obviously, that's ticking up. Let's see what else I could show you. That one I don't know. That's the password, I don't know. So here it is ticking up. I'm going to leave this going live. Let's see if I have any questions. Any questions? Nope. Nobody watching at the moment. So much for questions. 2 people dropped. That's okay, because this is still filming for other people that will soon see this, right? So let's go back to my dashboard and see what's happening here. Tick, 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 tick. It's ticking up. It's ticking up fast. All right, I'm going to mute this, and I will be back on. I pop back on every so often, and I'm going to drop my picture off. So I'm back on to talk about it a little bit. Let's see if I could fix my glare. But so this is BitSolid. And this is day one. We are invested this much right here at the moment. Currently 0.015 Bitcoin. And the way this works is I've loaned my money to the trading bot. But instead of converting my money to cash and loaning it cash, I'm just loaning it the Bitcoin. And it's giving me my profit in Bitcoin, not cash. So if Bitcoin goes up, even though my investment is here, I get that benefit of the uprise because I'm actually gaining more Bitcoin, not cash. Well, cash, $2.05 so far. This is about 8 hours into it. Let me scroll down and show you guys what I invested here. This was my first investment. This was today. This is day one. I put 0.003. And now, about a couple hours later, I decided to send 0.012. So that's why I got the 0.015 up there. And as you can see, they're both gaining interest. They're both in the active trading mode. So the money is with the bot. And the way this bot works is it's an artificial intelligence, and it's trading between exchanges, from what I understand. It's buying one coin and selling that exact same coin at the exact same time. But it makes a profit when it does because of the price difference. And every time it does, you see your share start counting up here. You can see my share counting up there. Likes to tick. It's actually making these transactions constantly is probably the best way to say it, but probably hundreds of them a second, and then probably every 5 seconds or so it decides to update you with your share. And this money I can pull out at any time. This money's locked up 45 days with 134% projected return, and that's in Bitcoin. Okay, that's doubling the Bitcoin in 45 days is what I'm hoping to do here. And I'm going to keep it going live. If you have any questions, let me know. Type them on there. At the moment, I know this is new, so not many people are watching. But you may be watching this a week from now, or a month from now, or a year from now, trying to see, did this really happen? And this was it. This was the start. And it's already at 10,970. We're getting ready to approach 11,000. I usually come back live roughly every 1,000 at the moment. I may break the live feed a little later, but I'm going to keep this running because I want people to see how this is working without having to put their own money in. You can see it just ticking up and up and up. I do have a link in the description, and as I said in the description, if you do decide to sign up and you sign up under me, then I'll give you an invite to a private group I'm making on Facebook. And we'll do some coin giveaways. Just hit 11,000 there, 11,002. But we'll be doing some coin giveaways only to the people that have actually signed up underneath me. You don't necessarily have to invest, because if I start making good, maybe I'll send some down your way to invest with. But if you do sign up underneath me and send me a message, I'll get you a link and get you into that group. And other than that, I'm going to do this every day. Every day we're going to do this. We're going to be following this. If it works, you're going to see it here. And you'll be able to see it from the beginning, because I'm going to try and keep this as well documented as I can. I don't know if I'm going to do a bunch of 6-hour Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or Instagram live feeds, but I'm going to leave this one going for a while because I just found this today and I'm trying it and it's working. It's adding up, and I already I did a little research to make sure that people had actually got money back out, which they have been. There hasn't been no problems. So if there's any questions, let me know. Let's see, not many people watching at the moment. It says one. Not sure how good my live stream's going. No live chat. So, no questions yet. That's okay. We will still keep this rolling so you can see how much it's making. I'll be back at around the 12,000 mark. So, let's mute me out. Hey. So we're getting close to the 12,000 mark. This is maybe about 6 hours into my investments. They are looking pretty good. It's been steadily gaining all day. That's what I could say about it. Every time I come and look at it, it's just climbing, climbing, climbing. Every 4 or 5 seconds, you see another little dump of coin into your profit here, which apparently we could pull this out at any time. This is locked up for 45 days. But it's gaining pretty good interest. I don't see why it wouldn't hit that or more every day. But this is BitSolid. I'm going to do a live feed. If there's any questions, put your question and I will try to answer it. Let me show you what I invested originally. Were these two down here. This was a few hours ago. So that's it right there. The 0.15. But this is just steadily gaining. I've been trying to come back on to see if there's any questions. Every 1,000 Satoshi or so, we're about to hit 12,000. And this is, again, about 8 hours. And I'm already almost at 1% of interest. That one, this number keeps climbing right here. This number, you have to refresh the screen and you see that increase. But I don't know how long it will hold this type of return up. But I decided I was going to try it out and I'm going to live stream it, this part, and I will do some daily updates to see what is going on with it. So there we just hit 12,000. I am going to go ahead and mute myself back out and I'll jump back in a little while, see if there's any questions. All right.